Hello, happy Saturday. Happy 1st of March. Maybe spring is gonna come soon. That would be nice. I guess it's been 1.5 weeks since the launch of the GoFundMe. And this week, it was 1 week mark, and then there was also, I've been a bit under the weather still. I figured out that it was PMS at least, so that's something. Otherwise, it's been a roughly okay week, I think. Not many customers have been yelling at me at work, which is a plus. And I've accomplished, despite not being that energetic, I accomplished quite a bit of adulting tasks. Yesterday I made a phone call and made an reservation appointment for refilling my glasses and contact prescription, and I also booked in my mom on the same day so we can go together, which makes things easier. But it was like my heart wasn't racing. I didn't need to focus on my breath. I didn't need to write a script. And I was not completely drained of energy afterwards. So I just felt like it's been a while since I've had that. Because sometimes when I make phone calls, like, I'm a total wreck afterwards. But it felt good that at least that had gone well. And then I got such a sweet message from a friend, and she's like this amazing singer in a band, and she also used to do radio shows, so she is really good at like using her voice. But she actually she complimented me on how I talk in videos. And I know I know you're gonna see this, but it feels like such a stamp of approval to hear you say that, and I was quite moved by it. And I felt like, I think most people do not like their own voices, but that felt like at least I'm moving in the right way. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm doing something good at least. And apart from just regular adulting and stuff like that you do in regular life, I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube videos to learn how to edit stuff in DaVinci Resolve. And I think it's a lot to learn, but I'm feeling quite hopeful that I will be able to get better at editing videos. I'm feeling a bit sad that now that I'm finally learning how to edit videos, it's because of all of this that's going on. But at least it's something. And because it's become spring and everything, was out looking at Granddad's cottage, just making sure that nothing else has happened. I've done a rough calculation, and if we can stay here, I think before autumn I would be able to get a local handyman to do the exterior. The exterior parts that need to be replaced and fixed. And then I could save up and do a request for having because with the chimney also needs to be looked after, but you have to have a specialist because chimneys are special in that regard, because it's about fire safety. But that would be the next step then. And the step after that would be to redo the electrics. But we'll see. If we get to stay here, then that's something. That and fencing in the new vegetable garden. But that wasn't really what I was thinking a bit like I wanted to talk about something that I haven't really talked about online. And it's actually I printed out a photo of it, but I'm also, because I've been learning stuff in how to do stuff in Resolve, I'm actually gonna, because this I'm gonna frame, and just because to me it's a symbol of hope, and we're just gonna have it on screen, hopefully. But it's a picture of top of the morning cocoa powder with 2 mugs of cocoa with some cream and sprinkles on. And what you need to know about my family is that usually me, mom, and dad, every Christmas Eve morning, we have hot cocoa. And then, we watch Christmas shows and start food prep and whatnot. But that tradition we've had for so long. And then when top of the morning came about, like I ordered some cocoa powder the first year they started. And ever since then, that's the cocoa brand we've had for our Christmas cocoa. And when Dad passed away in October 2023, I really felt like I lost all hope. I mean, there was lots of grief and trauma and stuff like that, but it was also like a lot of, just really plummeting down into despair. A few weeks after that, I got a newsletter email from Top of the Morning. It probably had something to do with cocoa powder. And on a whim, I replied back and just told them about our tradition. And yeah, I just wanted somehow to tell them that Dad liked their cocoa powder. And they didn't have to, but they actually sent Mom and me a bag of cocoa powder. And I did take that photo, but I never felt comfortable sharing it online and talking about it. I just didn't really know where and when to put it up, but I felt like them doing that kind gesture, because it's so much more than just sending away a bag of cocoa, because there's a lot of people that actually have to approve it before they can do it. And not to mention that because it gets shipped from the US into Europe, that means that it also has to pass customs. So it actually is a big thing for them to do, which they didn't have to, but they did. And I think that shows, on top of everything else, if you follow Top of the Morning, you know that they contribute a huge amount of like resources to helping and giving back. And I felt like that gave me hope. And I felt that if I had the energy, like if I could muster enough energy, like I wanted to give back. So that made me participate in Thankmas 2023. I believe I raised $120. And in 2024, despite not being very irregular with streaming and everything, I participated in Thankmas in 2024 and raised $20. I mean, the amounts, they don't really matter that much. The thing is that I was also like helping and trying to contribute, because at the end of the day, like I want to also help and try and do something. I know I can't do everything, but to do something. And that's also partially why I started the GoFundMe, because it means that by telling and opening up and asking for help, I mean, it's something that I can organize and like pour myself into the admin stuff. And I know that times are hard, so but if possible, if you could share the GoFundMe link, I'd be grateful. I'm sorry if this is a bit of a mess, because even if I write scripts, I usually don't stick to them, so I haven't written a script for this. But even if you don't, if you don't want to check out the GoFundMe and everything, if you like coffee, tea, or cocoa, I would highly suggest that you check out Top of the Morning Coffee, or like their products, because the quality is amazing. And even though I haven't tried all of their flavors, if a flavor speaks to you, you're probably gonna like it, because they really make them really good. So the quality is amazing, and they're careful how they source their ingredients, and it's a caring company, and they are, and a company like that, it's a company that, I have certain beliefs, and that is that certain companies, a company like Top of the Morning Coffee, that's a company where I really feel like if you are gonna treat yourself to something, then that's a company that I feel comfortable buying my things from, but also because I know that they do amazing work outside of just selling their products. And if you do pop over to their socials or buy anything, just tell them like that Tiny sent ya. Nah, maybe not, but I just felt like if I don't share this now, I might never ever get to share it. And it's just like, I know it seems silly to make such a big deal out of that small kind gesture, but to me it really had a big impact, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. And I even managed to find some wood laying around, so I've actually made a time lapse to like make a small tribute to Top of the Morning Coffee. So if you feel like watching me fight with the pyrography pen, then please check out the rest of the video. Otherwise, I'm hoping you're having a lovely rest of your weekend, and that life is good for you. And yeah, I'm not gonna ramble anymore, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.